After I did the Cove video, some people talked about different ways to do the Cove. And I wanted to talk about another way that you can step toward trying to get to the flat version of Cove. So in the previous video I talked about dropping it behind your back, coming out, and pulling it through. So another way, once you kind of get that feel and you know what that's like, you can start doing this. So I'm going to throw it on a big angle, straight up, and I'm going to meet in a rim delay on my right hand. So the disc is faced out, I'm going to meet in a rim delay right about here. So this is 12:30. I'm going to get here and I'm going to gently pull it behind my back. Once I give it a little flick right here, I'm going to catch it on my left hand. Naturally, it's going to land at about 12 o'clock, and I'm just going to pull it through and try and get it onto a delay. Now it's got that big angle. I don't know if you can see what I just did there, but I used another finger to get it flat. It helps. There are other ways to get in there. It's up to you how you want to do that. I like using other fingers because they can really they can change the angle of the disc quickly. So I'll try it again. So there I just went flat, I went through. Now this is different than the other move that I showed. It's different than a lot of other coves that you might see online, but it's a very similar motion, it's a similar feel. So you start out here, big angle. Okay, we're going to do this a bunch of times. Let me turn around and see if you can see it this way. It's nice because I'm indoors. Indoors makes it so there's no wind, there's nothing to think about in that respect. So as you get better, once you get the feel for that, you can go a little flatter and have it come through. You can see I'm waiting until it's flatter, and then I set it, so I do the same thing. I grab that nose right at noon, and then I just pull it through. Now a good portion of what happens as you get flatter and flatter is you have to start getting out of the way. You have to start moving your body, and part of what you'll do is twist. So if you come this way, you twist and get out of the way, it will naturally come through. I'll show you. Out, I get to that nose up, and then I come through. Notice I twisted and got my hips out of the way. So what I did is as soon as I got this angle right here, I set the angle here, I got it to come this direction. Now, I changed my body position. The body position is what allows me to have this beautiful angle and pull it right through, or keep it on a delay. Body movement is one of the keys in freestyle. How do you move your body around the disc? Are you moving your body around the disc, or are you trying to make the disc do everything you want it to do? Moving your body makes things a lot easier. So I'll explain it a little bit differently here. When we learned how to do the crank, that high angle crank in the previous video, it's high angle, we got it right around 1 o'clock, we pulled it through. Now you can learn how to do that flatter. It's the same thing. I'm going to meet it at the same place, I'm going to pull it through the same way. And when I go behind my back, all I'm doing is I'm coming out and I'm creating this angle parallel to my body so that I can then pull it through. What I'm changing by doing this is I'm creating the angle here. I'm creating I'm creating this angle, only it's here. I'm turning around. Now all of a sudden I've changed my body position to match the angle that I like. So again, out, I pulled it through, here, I changed my body position. But the angle still remains the same. Anytime you create some kind of an angle, if you change your body position to match, you could pull it through the same way. So that's the beginning of getting the feel for what it's like when you want it flat. and part of the knowledge about how to move your body, because moving your body is going to be key. That's the key in making sure that you can keep it flat if you want to keep it flat and have it be that single motion. So, completely flat, pull it through. It's all about moving your body. Same is true. You can see some people do this UD. Flat, through, there you go.